Hey, I'm Polygon George, and if you're anything like me and you're into video games and bikes, then your choices of a proper high-budget experience have been pretty limited as of late. The games from Milestone seem to be the only ones about recently, and from my memory, the last decent bike game I played was way back when Burnout Paradise released their brilliant motorcycle update. Well, move over boys, Driveclub Bikes is in town, and it's the best bike game since Tourist Trophy. Here's why. If you haven't been paying close attention recently, you'd be forgiven for thinking,
IPG, what are you talking about? I thought Driveclub was a mediocre PlayStation exclusive released last year to lukewarm media reviews that mostly focused on its horrendous server issues at launch.
And you'd be kind of right, random London man. Well, Evolution Studios has been hard at work since then, and after frequent updates since that troubled beginning, they have risen from the ashes in the glorious form of Driveclub Bikes as an add-on to Driveclub at £12 or £15 as a standalone game. Oh, and if you were screaming at the screen earlier when I was mentioning decent driving games, one of the words you might have been screaming is Motorstorm. Yes, Evolution made these games. Yes, they are brilliant. Are they serious racing games? Not so much in my mind. The first thing you'll notice about Driveclub Bikes is the same thing you notice about Driveclub. This game is stunning. From the gorgeous lighting effects to breathtaking weather, Driveclub is still the game to get to really show off what the PS4 is capable of, and the Bikes add-on only enhances this with a glorious sense of speed as you twist and turn through Evolution's brilliantly realised tracks. But make no mistake, this is no simulator. I play games for fun, so the handling of something like, say, Milestone's MotoGP series is a real turn-off for me. Easy to pick up, hard to master. That's where the sweet spot is for me, and Driveclub hits it straight between the cylinders. You can't fall off your bike, but the real challenge in nailing that perfect lap time is achieving good traction throughout your cornering. Wet weather really highlights this impressive handling model, and they've really given each bike, although there's only 12, its own unique touches to make them stand out. It feels like these bikes are untamed animals being wrestled around corners, and the entire weight of the rider is needed to pull your machine into line. Oh, speaking of riders, you can pick from a limited amount of race suits, heads and genders. Yes, there's only 2 of those. There could have been more, but at least the option is there. Speaking of customization though, Driveclub's excellent custom paint jobs make a welcome return and really help you put your own personality onto your new steed. Pulling back and forward on the left stick also adjusts the rider's weight. Adjusters? What? Pulling back and forward on the left stick also adjusts the rider's weight, which adds a new layer to braking and accelerating, as this affects the way the bike reacts. But this is how it works in the real world, and I've never seen motorbike handling done in such a way that balances accessibility and realism like this. Put it this way, if you liked how Evolution made cars feel, you'll probably like what they've done with the bikes. And if you liked how they made cars sound, you need to listen to these bikes. There is something absolutely magical about the sound design in this game, and they have nailed the grunt of a roaring Ducati engine. Just listen to it. And now you understand why the background music is turned off by default. Don't get me wrong, nothing is perfect. It still annoys me how raindrops hit the camera when you're playing in third person view. Your opponents in single player mode are still far too aggressive and can perform cornering moves that would probably have them disqualified from racing indefinitely if it was a real life. And corner penalties. Oh, corner penalties. But these are by no means deal breakers. In fact, the only thing I hate when playing Driveclub Bikes is myself. The replacement of the drift events for skill mode is a worthy one that sees the player perform wheelies and stoppies to achieve a score, and the point system for the clubs is still there, although personally something I didn't get into myself. We're also treated to a full online mode like in the cars version, but again, this is something I've not really gravitated towards. I've heard good things though. It's bikes, riding against other bikes. What could go wrong? The server issues seemed to be sorted when I tried the cars online early this year too. At the end of the day, the talented folks over at Evolution have just gone and released one of the best motorcycle games in gaming history, which is simultaneously impressive on their part and depressing for the implication it puts upon the industry in general, considering this is downloadable content for another game. However, I feel this is probably the best way to go about making a great bike game. Tack it onto a great car game. Forza and Gran Turismo follow suit. I'll happily take this one for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, then why not subscribe and like it? If you didn't like it, then please dislike it and let me know why in the comments below. The plan is to do mostly edited Let's Plays with other videos like this thrown in. So if you find this video a week after it's been published, you'll probably see a link to a Splatoon or Journey Let's Play. Let's say Splatoon. Ooh. You can also follow me on Twitter at Polygon George. I mean, I won't actually say anything on it, but you definitely can.